We wanted to keep this very like low key, not too controversial. Keep the questions a bit low key. On this topic, top 3 most overrated beatboxers. Go.
Yeah.
Okay, but wait, let me specify the question.
Yeah.
Is it like overrated within the scene? Like actively beatboxing? Is it like, someone who like
Of all time.
all time?
Of all time.
I mean, okay, first one who comes up in my mind is Spencer X.
Jesus.
Okay.
But honestly, even though I think he's overrated, I really enjoy in a way what he's doing, because at the same time, he's like the beatboxer that like gets invited to play in a movie, by Netflix recently. So
Oh.
in a way, I'm like, okay, that's also cool, because he's like the one who like, because of him, probably people will know more what beatbox is now, So I'm like, let's go. I don't know if he beatboxes in the movie or not, because I saw a post of him being a DJ, but that's another
Did you see his like TikToks and Instagrams?
Joker. yeah. Why so serious?
Yeah. I do agree with you. On this, it might bring more attention to beatbox. Like he has a really wide audience, but I don't know if it's a good representation of beatbox.
Fair.
Since doing a Joker beat and then having, for instance, OnlyFans stripping models in the background is a weird representation for beatbox, I think.
But I think this brings even a bigger question.
Yes.
It's like, what's good and what's bad,
It's how we reflect the beatbox scene,
I agree.
And if you even look back at a couple of years ago when he was doing beatbox posts, but they
Yeah.
were overly produced beatbox,
That's what.
then
yeah.
people might listen to this, go to the real beatbox, and think they will expect the same. Like, oh, why doesn't it sound as good as this? Stuff like this.
I'm completely on you actually with this one. The reason why I mentioned good and bad is actually because did I say something?
No.
Laat hem doen. Laat hem doen.
The reason why I say it is because it's a bigger thing outside of our scene. Why people, for instance, like a lot certain things and don't like other things. Like why are a lot of people like addicted to junk food and don't eat vegetables, for instance. Like I agree, like the good things should be like valued more. I agree, and there are
Okay.
certain things we should value more in our scene. I agree, but at the same time, I don't see him fully as a beatboxer. I see him more as an entertainer.
Yeah,
guy,
fair
you know?
enough.
And for him, it works. So,
True.
as he said, Napalm deserves cars and houses.
Yes.
No, it's true. It's true. Or how he talked about MB12 and GGB.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Spencer X is the best role model for beatbox personally, but I see what you mean.
Yeah,
As an entertainer
he brings other value to the market, I guess.
to a certain audience, for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Let's drop Spencer X here. No, but he does have a good outreach and might bring more people into the beatbox scene. That's very true. How did we get to Spencer X?
My
Next one.
2 other overrated beatboxers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was that a serious question though?
Of course.
I have to start thinking.
Let's give me some time to think. You take the next one.
Bonzo.
Oh, you don't have to answer the question, by the way. It'd just be really funny.
No, you have
Yeah,
to.
then I'm
I mean,
looking.
I already gave one.
Fuck you. I'm searching. But you
Okay,
then-
Stan, what's your second overrated beatboxer?
Okay. I don't feel nice about saying this, because
Aye.
it feels like I'm gonna like disrespect the artist, and it's not. So if you're seeing this, please, it's not.
It's not about you.
It's not personal. Just a little. No, it's not. I hope you don't see it like geometric effects.
Oh, that's a very
Okay.
interesting pick.
Yeah, because I remember he went pretty. He's still going actually pretty crazy. Like if you say this name,
Mhm.
he's pretty like known, and he's
Still
He's
met.
known, but I don't know why.
yeah.
Now that I think about it, I don't know why.
For me, it's even back in the day, when he was doing his things, I really like respect what he's doing, and it's cool. And I don't know how to say it. Yeah, I don't take nothing away from what he's doing. It's very cool, very scratchy, as a matter of fact.
True.
But yeah, I don't know. But maybe because he's one of the first, I guess.
He's been around a while, no?
Yeah, he's
Hey,
been
maybe
there for
because of this.
a long time. So
He still makes wildcards as well, so you see him pop up like sometimes. Oh, what's this? Okay,
yes,
and it's like, wow, cool. Nobody does this,
He's still around.
and he just pops up in your mind as well, just
Fair
like that.
enough.
and he used to get a lot of credit, because that's the thing with being overrated. I feel, like getting a lot of recognition, a lot of credit, for things that you compare that other people do, and then you look, like it's like at a point you're like looking at like the credit to hard work ratio, like how much hard work and
Yeah.
efficiency have you put into your craft, and how much credit do you get. That's like the overrated thing. And again, nothing to take away from the work he has been putting in, but then again, it's just a credit. I'm like, oh, okay, if I would have done this.
No, cool, unexpected pick. Geometric effects. It's been a while since I've seen him.
And I actually have my third pick as well already.
Oh, the
If-
pressure
if
is
you-
on.
I have
If-
one. I have one.
Yeah.
Silence. But I haven't. I just don't know everything about him. But Duds. No?
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait.
sorry, it does touch me with his musicality, I have to say, but it feels like 70% singing and 30% beatboxing.
So that's why you picked him as overrated. Because he did get a lot of attention back in the
Yeah,
kickback
he
days.
Kickback.
did online
Yeah.
competitions, online GBP, I think even.
Online G. Yeah, it could be.
I remember Duts coming in with like a certain style of beatbox that was very refreshing at the moment.
Voila, it was really
Yeah.
fresh at that time. And
Yeah.
But River was also doing his fresh stuff at that time, no?
River has changed.
Yeah,
more in
but
it.
I remember when. Have you watched River's online world champ journey when he became second?
Oh,
Online world
Oh.
champ.
Yeah, he was doing. Against Inertia he battled. Against. You remember when
I
we were like
remember something, yeah.
at GB? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. They were popped off.
Okay.
River was popping already, but
Popping.
The online scene is really vague. Like the online GBB and online worlds is so vague for me. It's like all jumbled together for me,
fair enough.
Who can
Um,
compress their mic the best? That's basically it.
Why is Osis not world champ then online?
Fair enough.
Did he participate? I don't know.
I don't
I'm not sure.
Shout out to Max, who is online world champ right now.
Yeah.
He actually
But shout out.
smashed it.
Who?
Right?
Max from Israel.
Apparently.
The recent one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's all just combined into one. Oh, fair enough. Congratulations
Yeah.
to Max.
Against ABX in the final.
ABX.
The
Oh.
Indian guy, right?
The crazy sound guy.
He's
No,
Indian,
no,
no?
he's Indian.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
Indian. Yeah.
I recently saw his wildcard for FBB as well.
Good,
Florida.
right?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Didn't
So
see it.
different.
Didn't see it. Yeah.
I'll show you later.
Oh.
Sexy.
No, but really cool wildcard. But yes, online stuff overrated. Duds. Fair pick.
One
Yeah.
little side note.
Yes.
You know what's funny always to me? Dutch, if you like translate it and take like the literal meaning in Vlaams, Flemish,
Flemish, yeah.
Mhm.
it means something completely else.
Duds.
Duds.
Dutch. Hij zijn een Dutske.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dutske.
Dutske.
Ah, yeah.
Dutch, yeah.
It's like a little
Dutske.
calling name. Like, oh, my Dutske.
You poor thing. That's
Yeah,
how it is,
exactly.
right?
It's when you like hurt your knee and then you're like, oh,
Oh,
Dutske
yeah,
toch.
yeah.
Oh,
Poor little
Dutske.
thing.
That's funny.
Or when you
I mean-
refer to Germans. Dutch. Dutch. Die Dutsen.
Dutske.
Die Duitse mannen.
Yeah, that's a good guy.
Dutch, oh.
Side note about Duds as well. I met him last year at World Championships. Super nice guy.
Yeah,
He's a cool dude.
Really,
Beers together.
yeah.
Super chill.
Yeah.
Low key. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we were talking about overrated. Oh, so overrated.
Ah, no, okay.
But in a good way, in a good way.
Forget Loki. I didn't say that.
Osis
Anyways.
is online world champion from 2022.
Yes.
Okay, that was my question.
Bomba
Congratulations to you, Osis. 3 years late. Oh yeah, do it actually. That is disgusting.
You can.
No.
Oh, you can do it as well.
Oh, it's a different one.
For the people who don't know, Ozes has this really disgusting sound, but he makes it work. And yeah, I can do it. So enjoy this.
The beat goes
Don't
lovely
like
when he
the
does it.
icon, yeah.
He can even put voice
Poly.
on.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Shout out to Osis.
So duds.
Duds.
Oh yeah, you had your third
That's
one,
it,
right?
I have my
That's
third pick.
it. We
Just
finished
duds.
with
Top
duds,
3
it's okay.
duds.
I mean, he's a nice guy. We said everything, you know?
Yeah, no, true.
You know,
I'm curious.
I'm
for
kinda-
your-
I kind of feel bad about not taking a different approach to saying who's overrated. You know, usually at school they, taught me to like give a feedback sandwich. You know, because like it feels like I'm shitting on the beatboxers, and I don't want it to be the case or come across as if I am. You know, so again, shout out to Spencer X. And like I really, I do value in a way what he's doing, even though I don't agree
Yeah.
completely with his beatbox vision, right? And shout out to Geometric Effects, because I assume even though I have, I feel he's overrated in a way. He like brought a certain flavor or a unique taste to our community, which we can enjoy now as Geometric Effects. So
Yeah.
again,
Fact.
the third one, shout out to him as well. In a way, actually, the reason why I mainly started beatboxing, can I tell a small story about it?
Yeah,
Very
sure.
small. The way I got introduced was Killer and Lamb,
Uh-huh.
Bulgarian TV at my home, we see Bulgarian man became
Yeah.
world champion. And I was
Nice.
like, not really impressed by it because I didn't. No, but honestly, I could hear, I don't know about you, but when I was 12 or even younger, I already heard people beatboxing and hearing them doing a kick, a snare, not hi-hats, but yeah. This I heard already. And what I heard him doing, I was like, okay, cool. Because he was doing very crazy stuff, but I couldn't comprehend it, And I was like, okay, I can do this, nothing special, move on with my life. That was what I was thinking, Until 2016, and I met this beatboxer on Omegle. I didn't meet him, but I wish. Jerko.
Bro.
Jerko
Legend.
Yes, I heard him doing like special sounds, like the Sega sound,
Yeah.
exactly the moaning on top of the beat.
Yeah.
Good times.
That's
good
dope,
times.
man.
And I was like, damn. And a lot of beats actually.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which I still dig in a way, low key.
No, but he's really different. Like, still compared to everyone in the scene right now, he beatboxes way differently.
Right?
And I think that's because he's not in the scene.
Yeah, he has like a unique flavor to him as
Yes.
well.
Mm.
And again, why I think he's overrated is for the maybe I'm just jealous.
He's so unique.
Yeah, but shout out to him again.
Oh,
Oh.
so the third one is Jerko.
Yes, third one
Okay.
is him.
Yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough.
When I was in my lonely days of beatboxing, I also went on Omegle and I met Ozelis.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, good guy, bro. Just did a quick beat for him. He liked it, and I was like, "Alright, man."
Yeah, super cool. Yeah, Ozelis he's also one of those beatboxers who's his own beatboxer, You hear him and he's like, oh yeah, that's Ozelis.
I forgot about him.
Bro.
I did my MK1 looping stuff on Omegle for him too.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy. Is that online? On YouTube?
My Swiss beatbox shout out, actually this track proves, if you guys know it still, I did this track for him. Oh yeah, it's in a video of mine, Omegle.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's cool.
gotta check.
I
Sorry,
I remember So Close to Toast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now you're making me think. Now you're making me think.
Legend.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He actually, when I have so much respect for this guy because when we were doing our clip videos, so shout out to Clip again. It's been a while.
Clip Discord.
Yeah, Clip Discord. He agreed to. I don't know which event it was or why, or I think it was just to react on the battles happening. But he joined. And he was into the live stream, and he stayed with us in the Zoom, and it was such a vibe, man.
I remember this. He was it was like this team loop station battle. There were 4 teams, 1 leader. I was one of them.
yeah.
And I had 3 students, let's say, and yeah, we had to battle as a team, and the one who had the most points won. And So Close to Toast was there.
Yeah.
He just sat there and reacted. But it was funny because if you've seen So Close to Toast react, he's just jumping out of his chair and and dancing and shit. Yeah, it's
Fanatic.
great.
But
Cool
it's
guy.
it's so interesting because he's one of the few Omegle people who like integrated kind of in our scene, you know, like he because like for instance
True.
Jerko stayed away from the scene kind of, you know, like other like Ozelis.
Yeah. Ozelis made Swiss shoutouts.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
there was one point. It was a big crossover for me. Like, whoa, the Omegle beatboxer is now on Swiss. That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't know this.
I think he has a shout out or two. Yeah,
Okay.
but battle wise, no, I don't know.
Shout out to Ozelis.
Do you think it would be like, how do you say this in English? That bewust, consciously stay out of the scene.
Jerko.
Yeah.
I think Jerko's purpose was like to.
Jerko.
I've been thinking about it the whole time.
He stays in his room. He's just Jerko.
Damn.
I think he has different priorities,
Yeah.
as Jewish said.
No, but I understand and respect this.
Of
Same.
course.
They have their own business in a way, you know,
Yeah.
outside of the scene. It works for them, so fair enough to them. Whoa, so many overrated beatboxers. Good job, guys. Thank you for your answers.
He still has 2 to go, no?
That was.
Putting it on the spot, like.
You thought we were done.
One more then. Because I had.
I'll turn you up so we can hear you a little bit better.
Please don't.
No, ik heb echt geen idee. Like, no idea.
No
Other than
worries.
your Swede, no idea.
Understandable.
I have another question for you then.
Booklet.
Yeah, this is actually a question that I've been wanting to ask you. Your parents, they're almost always with you on events. They're always there to support you.
They're here.
They're here.
Yeah, let's go. Shout out
No,
to
I've
Bob.
always like opened the
Barbara
door.
and Benny.
Oh, jeez. No, it's so I don't know. It's always so heartwarming to see that. Has it always been like that, or like from day one, or has it been like a process?
No, basically always. Like before I went to my first battle, Belgian Champs 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, before I knew anyone, they were the ones that went with me to Leuven to check, like an urban hip hop school to check if we have beatboxers there.
Yeah.
So I went in there. I was like 14 years old back then, and I went upstairs all alone. My parents were waiting downstairs, and there was like 3-4 people, and I said, I'm looking for a beatboxer.
Yeah.
We're like, oh yeah, well, show me what you can do. So I beatboxed a little bit. It's like, okay, we don't have beatboxers here. If you want, you can start teaching, but we don't have. And I was like 14. I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then they gave me the. That's actually pretty funny. They gave me the contact of Fatty K.
Oh,
yes, that's cool.
We know this beatboxer is really good. Check him out, Fatty K. So I sent Fatty K a message on Messenger. And then in 2019, when I became Belgian champ, I went to him and I was like, yo, bro, I sent you a message like 5 years ago. And he was like, oh, okay. And he answered right at that moment, like, good job, bro. He never answered. But then my parents also found the flyer for Belgian champs 2016. And then I got messages from Bass Blast, which I battled. He made me in the battle,
Mm-hmm.
and Footbox G sent me as well, and then
This is super cool.
that's
Yeah,
it.
I've from personal experience as well. The Belgian community has been very open. For me, it was Footbox G. Shout out. For some reason, I knew his real name, and I saw it pass on Facebook. I don't know if you guys ever have this, where you're on Facebook. I'm old, whatever.
Yeah, same. I remember
And
that days.
I saw his name pass, and I was like, I wasn't in the scene back then. I was like, oh, I'll just try, I'll just send him a message. And he responded within like half an hour. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, Football Stream responded. So, oh, do you want me to add you to the messenger group? Blah, blah, blah. Added me, bam.
Which
done.
year was this?
2018, I would say.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the year after, I met up with this guy, started looping. Belgian champs, yeah. But it's cool. Fatty Cave was your first contact then. I kind of.
He never responded. I was like,
It was like the motivation you needed to actually start like making your beats.
I'll find
I'll
out
show
myself.
him.
But yeah,
I'll become the champ.
shout out.
True though, that's what happened.
I'll show him.
What happened.
Shout out to Barbara and Benny.
Yeah.
Yes, they just come every battle if
Super
they can.
cool.
Literally, they would have been here if they were able to.
Outside the door.
Yeah.
Literally.
Our next two guests.
Stay tuned in the stream because we're switching instantly. But yeah, I'm glad we got onto the topic of Belgian champs
Mm-hmm.
for both of you guys. Let's go back a few years. A few years. Personally, I wasn't there in 2018, but I feel like 2018 were special years for both of you, for Belgian champs. You lost against Supernova in the final, right?
Not in the final, it was semi-final.
Was it not in the final?
Footbox won against Nova in the final.
Right.
Yes.
I was semi-final. And
Was
you
the
were
next year.
semi-final against?
As well, Footbox.
Ah, voilà. Yeah.
Oh, you both battled him in the semis. Wiznets.
No.
I mean, he battled Nova and
Yeah.
Wiznets versus middle school. Wow.
But yeah, semi-final. My bad. I just heard a lot of G-Wiz should have won that year. How do you feel about it?
18?
18, yes.
That one against
Because you won the
Nova.
next year.
I didn't feel like I was quite ready yet that year, actually. He made me really nervous on stage by screaming in my pocket.
Yeah, insane.
Oh, it's crazy. I found him, that edition he was pretty big dickhead. He also, his elimination back there was what, like...
Yeah.
Build up, drop.
It was like, I remember it. It was just like taking a piss actually on stage.
It was like top 4 or something.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Entertainment score up.
But no. I wasn't nearly as good as him that year.
Yeah.
Can we quickly give like a quick shout out to Supernova?
No.
Like,
Yeah.
Shout out to Supernova. He's actually doing so much as well behind the scenes with like BBS. He's trying to keep it going, and like he reached out to me when I was doing Battle of the Vunk. He called me. He was like one of the few people who called me and actually called me on my to get motivated and to like start doing more and the whole thing. So
nice.
I always respect how do you mean, Ali, how do you say that?
Real.
Up front, and like he doesn't go around the bush. He just
Yeah.
gives you.
And also his presence in the scene, I feel, has been like very, how do you say it? Like the thing we've needed as a community because like for instance for Footbox, he has been like his opponent. Footbox wouldn't be Footbox if Nova wasn't his opponent who he could conquer later, and I feel like that time at Champs 2018
it was a big moment.
You battled him, right? For you it was then in 2019 in the final. For me actually also, even though it was the first battle, it really motivated me. So I feel Supernova, props, credits, like
Legend.
Yes.
100%.
For sure.
Also his battle, Astro Beatbox battle. Also well organized each time.
Yes.
Very good sound, very nice.
Melocracy.
Daddy Nova.
Daddy Nova, yes.
Yeah.
Daddy Nixer and Daddy Nova, big shout out to you guys.
And Jean Beatbox.
Jean Beatbox. Yes, sir.
Legend.
Daddy Jean.
Also shout out.
We didn't actually get to do the waiting screen for the stream. Whoa, Inception. But I have some music of them going around in the waiting, like if people join the stream, with Relax and his single BXL and stuff like that.
Nice.
So shout out to that. I really enjoyed that music. So
Yeah.
they're doing bits.
Yeah,
Relax.
this will be for the coming podcast. Unfortunately, due to our technical issues, our apologies. There was no music, there was no waiting screen. But big up to them.
Yeah.
Relax. Big up to Footbox G's
Mhm.
music releasing Bali and Evaporation. Super sick. Thank you for letting us use your music.
If you are a beatboxing /artist /whatever and you want to like promote your music, just hit us up and maybe we'll put it in the playlist.
Tell
as
us
well.
what you identify as.
Yeah, tell us what you identify as.
A musician,
Mooi gezegd.
a beatboxer, But yeah, no, thank you. Big up for that. Big up to you guys too. Are there any upcoming events or videos or things that you have going on in your lives that you want to promote
At the moment,
at the moment this year? You know?
the thing is, I'm at a phase of my life right now where I'm like trying to figure out things. You know what I'm actually like back again to the Florida thing. Like I made it like with a thing. You know, like with a grain of salt. Like, do I want to do Florida? You know, do I not wanna? You know. So for me, not something in particularly. Maybe my GBB vlog that's coming out, which I'm still editing.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Right.
Um,
Good.
for sure. Yeah, no stress. Just preparing this year, maybe.
Yeah. And I'm
Perfect.
taking really my time with the vlog. Maybe I'll release it like in 3 months or something.
Okay,
Okay.
but it is coming, guys.
It is still
Yes, it
coming.
is coming. And you?
Waiting. For me, it's mostly just finishing my studies, so I can watch or do big events afterwards. Let's say I really want to
Yeah.
make more wild cards, not
The-
only for Vocal or Florida,
Mm-hmm.
because now Florida was just not good timing. Let's say with my study. But yeah, we'll see if we can squeeze a GBB wild card in between this year. you're deciding in my place.
Yeah. Easy.
That's how it goes in potential.
Yes.
But otherwise, I was also thinking of like, what is the one, the battle in America? You can, if you win it, Great North.
Yeah.
If you win it,
Canada.
Yeah, it's Canada.
Yes.
That would be dope as well. Imagine
Same thing.
winning a wild card to go there to win that and then to be qualified for GBB. That would be like,
That would be cool too.
Are you doing La Cup or did they ask you to do La Cup?
no, they didn't. No. When is it? Like
14th February on Valentine's Day.
Might still be able to.
That's why I had to cancel.
Oh!
For real. Okay.
Get your priorities straight, people.
La Cup, Valentine.
Otherwise, it would have been La Valentine.
Oh.
Valentine's
Valen
Cup.
Cup. But yeah, with your studies, good luck, man.
Thanks, man.
Enjoy them too, if you can.
Oh.
Yeah.
You say hello. Jesus.
So let me actually take the time for our stuff. We still have some time, no stress. We actually had a small section prepared where we had prepared questions from viewers.
Mm-hmm.
So far we have one, which I'm going to ask, and meanwhile I'm going to check if I got more. So this question is for you, Stan. It's a very
Right?
good question.
I'm curious.
Oh,
So, they are asking, what is Stan's official governmental name?
Really?
Yes.
I can be
My governmental name.
Yeah.
governmental.
Oh yeah.
Potentially governmental.
Oh yeah.
Um, actually, it's not just Stanislav. It's a Russian name, I think.
There
So
you
I-
have it.
So I just decided to make it.
There you have it.
I was expecting the.
Oh shit.
I didn't game.
So where does your artist name come from?
Less is more, man. Is what I live by. So I
Oh.
decided to just like cut it. You know, like. Because no, I was thinking like, okay, I was looking at other artists, what their name was, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, it was either like thinking of some kind of a Pokemon name and making it like, you know, combining it with my own real name to
Oh, yeah.
create some Pikaslav or something.
Oh, Pikaslav.
Something like that. And I was
Sick.
like, no, I'm not gonna go for a Pokemon name. So, okay, oh no, this is so bad. I should not say that. No, I don't mean this. Okay.
Pikaslav. I will
Um,
remember
That
that.
would have been sick.
Hello, everyone still listening. So, what happened here? We had some technical issues where the podcast got cut short, unfortunately. Despite how prepared we were for this first edition of the Potential Podcast, we had some issues in the beginning and now at the end where the stream unfortunately crashed. In the future, we will do everything to keep this from happening so we can actually finish the podcast. But so far, we hope you enjoyed our very first edition. We personally think it was still a great success despite a little delay and the hiccup at the end, but we hope you enjoyed the actual podcast nonetheless. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop talking now. Enjoy the rest of the podcast to come, and hope to see you in the next one.